Thanks, LOI.
LOI, the show in the building. You know, it's Tone Groove.
J Nobles.
Two of America's most wanted here. Shout out to the lovely ladies of LOI.
You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to 𝔓𝔦𝔑 too. I know y'all heard it by now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
She been on it, though. She been on it. We just got a few different versions.
You know, she sent it to me.
Some up-to-dates.
She was like, you know, sire, I apologize. Woody woo woo.
He joking, Pink.
Yeah.
You know, Pink ain't gonna just lay down.
She ain't soft.
She ain't having that shit.
Pink ain't soft.
But she knows she could take a joke.
She could, yeah.
She'll find the humor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to the Rio podcast. You know, if you're watching this now, you've probably seen it. Went on there and had a colossal conversation. You know, it was cut short because we didn't have much time.
Only an hour.
You know, niggas had a little things to do and get shit.
But I feel like we made do in what time we had, you feel me? Like, you know, we talked about certain topics. I feel like, you know, it was very Black Power.
Yeah, I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know we was gonna be on that black shit.
I didn't mean
you were Israelite now.
I didn't mean for it to go that way. And it's crazy. I kind of vaguely wanted to bring this up. So I didn't even mean for it to like go like Black Power. It was just like I'll just spin the information that I just learned. You
spin your knowledge,
yeah, nigga. But you know that's what you can't do.
You heard a lot of Israelites barking on them corners, nigga, calling the cracker. So you know it's programming, nigga. Once you keep fucking taking in some information, especially if you don't fully disagree with it, like, you know, it just
Fully
makes more sense. It gets more sensible.
Mm-hmm. And we gonna throw in the fucking Israelite clip. Yeah.
All right, so we was out on the hunt scavenging. We came across some black Israelites in their natural habitat on the corner of South Person Street. It looks like they got some conversions going on.
To hear. Mosai said, be more ready to hear, man. Okay, how the hell can you learn any damn thing when you think you know every damn thing, man?
For thou art holy people.
The Mosai said, we're holy people. You can't go in the Bible and find where it says celebrate the 4th of July. This is what this thing is all about. You got to bring... Where does it say in the Bible where it says, okay, a woman got a right to turn herself into a man, calling herself not a butch, what's the other thing? A stud. Okay, that's an abomination, man. Okay, that's all man's doing. Okay, and that's the opposite. And that's the spirit of the damn white man. He taught us that, man. How to be wicked and how to be abominable and how to turn our backs on the Heavenly Father. Go ahead, King.
For that are holy people.
Fuck it.
You. We could do that now.
Yeah.
Pope and Productions.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Rio podcast was good money.
Shout out
We
to
was
them
fucking
niggas.
with that. We fuck with them niggas. Them some solid niggas right there.
That was a solid
Some
brother.
very pimping individual.
And I just want to say, like I said, you know, I said it on their shit, like dead ass 2 years ago. I think we might have been in the car or
Talk
here.
about this, nigga. Yeah.
We might have been in the car or here. We was like, yo, one day we gonna talk shit with them niggas. Like
one day we gonna be on 3 Yo. We said
Yeah,
that shit. It was
yeah.
about a year, 2 years ago, something like that.
shit is crazy. And I told them that. It was just like, wow, like I'm telling you niggas, it's like, nigga, shit is magical. But yeah, shout out them good brothers.
And with that being said, you know, we got a powerful manifesting ability, nigga. It's like we speak words and shit come true. Everything that we said was gonna happen is pretty much happening. It's just time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You gotta have a little patience, nigga. Just let the shit fall in play.
And work.
The work, the routine.
You know.
It wasn't for nothing.
Exactly.
It took time, nigga. Like even the nigga AJ, he was talking. He was like, cause under his understanding of how long we've been doing shit, at first he thought that we was a new podcast.
Exactly.
So he was like, yo, nigga, either these niggas just got raw talent, or it's like I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, niggas been putting in work for a little bit of time and shit. We been putting in reps. Been in that gym.
Yeah,
putting up shots, nigga. In game situations, game speed.
You know what I mean?
We've been at this shit for a minute.
4 years, 3 years. You know, I try not to count. You know what I mean?
It's a process, nigga.
But yeah.
You know, when you in jail, like, are you gonna be the type of nigga that's tallying how many years you got left?
Maybe.
That's different. That's jail. You gotta cope.
Maybe.
That's different.
Maybe.
That's different. You in jail. You gotta cope.
Yeah. But that might not be the healthiest thing to do. Might not be.
It depends on your perspective with it. Like, if you just like on some like, all right, each tally, I'm just taking this shit day by day. You feel me? Like, if you got that mentality, like, you know how Will Smith's dad made him build a fucking brick wall?
But there is a cap to like how many years. You get what I mean? If
you got life, it's no point.
But
you ain't going nowhere. But if you got 4, 5 years, shit, 10, 12, depending on how your age.
I was about to say 15, you know, good behavior, you get out, you feel
you might be all right.
Yeah, it depends.
You may be all right.
Shout out to all the niggas that's locked up. I saw this one nigga on Wake County mugshots. You know, I don't usually just scroll through that shit. It's popped up on my timeline. It was a nigga that went to our school. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say his name and shit, but
Yeah.
And I vaguely remember the nigga. I was just like, wow, like damn.
Saw the nigga in passing.
Just like damn,
You feeling now.
shit fucked up.
He ain't gonna be at the reunion.
That's how quick it can happen though. And
Life changed, nigga.
and you got to stay on point. Speaking of on point, I want to tell a story before I tell it. It's no point to it. I just wanted to get it off my chest and shit, you know. So
Venting.
yeah.
That's what this podcast is all about, nigga.
So
Get it out, nigga.
I went on. It was one night. Day doesn't matter. It was a night. This ghetto bitch, right? You know, she stayed, you know, around me and shit. You know, I was like, yeah, you know, we gonna match one day, whatever. You know what I mean? Ghetto bitch, mind you, right? She hit me up. She was like, yo, let's match, right? I'm like, I bet, like, hit me whenever you're ready. Bitch says, yeah, I gotta drop my kids off and get some weed. I'm like, so I'm like, bitch, you're not ready. So
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch got kids. I know I don't want to spill your business, but have you ever fucked, you know, with a girl with, you know,
But
sperm children?
context, I fucked with a single mother before, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like for a relationship's sake. Like, you know, we was just fucking, we was doing what we do. We was having fun.
But that counts.
Yeah, so I fuck with it. But I would, not in a manner to where I was like, yo, this might happen eventually. Something
Yeah.
serious, lock
And
it down.
was there a point in time where like you was trying to fuck with her and shit, and you know she was something about her kid popped up like, this nigga sneezing too much. It's like you know.
Nah, because her situation was a little different. Like, she had it set up to where, like, she lived with other single mothers around the same age. So it was like, it takes a village, nigga. So she get daycare right there. She just leave the crib, you know. She with her little friends and they aunties and shit.
Hostile.
She was good. She's safe. So it never really became a problem. Like, if I was trying to fuck her at her crib, you know, it's a lot of children in there. It's a lot of women and children just in there frolicking, nigga.
Oh,
It's
so-
just the situation's a little
But yeah-
But if her leaving the crib to just be with me, like, no, baby, it's a bit small.
But exactly, it's kids, right? That's not really my thing. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah.
shit kind of. It's like, bitch, kids. It's like, what you doing smoking with me? Like, put this nigga to like
Like,
read
who's feeding your child?
read
nigga?
his book and shit. But
Got to teach this nigga his timetables.
precisely. But continue the story and shit. I end up pulling up to the fucking I was at this hotel or whatever. Pull up outside. I'm like, something about it. I was like, I know I'm not gonna get robbed, but I was like, damn, like what if I do get robbed? Like what if this whole thing is just a setup? Cause, you know,
Doesn't she live where you stay?
that's what made me. I was like, nah, I know where that bitch fucking kids live or mama stays. Like,
I don't know what
nah,
I
that
don't know what it
even-
is about ghetto niggas and vacationing in their own city, but that's like a thing that happens.
The bitch is a trucker, supposedly. The bitch, I don't know. The bitch is a liar. Like I could tell, like
She just pathological with it.
ghetto bitch. Ghetto bitch. I usually don't. That's not my thing.
See, her situation isn't all the way right, so she gotta do a little marketing. She gotta buff it up, make it appear what it's not. Nigga, put some Maybelline on that shit.
This is usually not even my shit, right?
You out your comfort zone.
Little bit,
Yeah.
you know, still in pimp posture, but you know, collar a little loose, little flaky. You feel me? Because it's like fucking telly and shit. It's like, you know, it's like, all right, pull up. As soon as she gets in the car, she starts talking about like her and her problems. Like now, wait.
I'm glad you did this.
Wait,
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just glad you did this.
Now, I know if, you know, some Max is listening, it's like, what you mean? It's like, you're going to have to listen to that anyway, like with any bitch. It's not that. As soon as she got in the car, it was just like, bitch, why are you putting all of this on me? Like, I haven't even lit this shit yet. The tip of this shit is still lighting, but it's not hit yet.
It's singed, but it's not burned.
Yeah. So this bitch started talking about how she got pregnant at 12 by a 26-year-old. So
what?
So like she starts laying it on me.
Yeah.
Pause. But she starts like, boom, problems, trauma.
Was it all right, so I know it's gonna be some niggas in the comments that's like it's impossible to have consensual sex with a 12-year-old.
I asked her. I was like, so what? Like, how you view that? Like looking back, right? Yeah. That's what I asked her, right? She was like, of course. And as soon as I asked her that question, I was like, what's the like rape trauma like symptoms? Like, I was trying to think so I could prepare myself for her answer, right? And I was like, all right, they usually like don't like it feels good body wise, but the mind telling them no, body telling them yes.
This is a dilemma.
So I'm looking for that.
It's complicated. Yeah.
When I asked the answer, I'm looking for that, right? Bitch was like, oh yeah, I was fast. You know, I knew what I was doing. Woody whoop whoop. I'm like, okay. Right.
It's like, yeah, she claims she know what she's doing, but you 12.
Yeah.
You 12.
Really know what you're doing?
This nigga, he's more than double your age, nigga.
Bro, like, nigga, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, she got pregnant because, you know, she doesn't say it's rape, right? She got pregnant at 12. She has, you know.
Despicable conception, nigga.
She has a kid. The bitch is, you know, of course the bitch is young as shit. But she starts laying all these problems and shit. Bitch got shot and stabbed. And as soon as she said she got shot and stabbed, I was like, bitch, ain't no like, bitches don't just get shot and stabbed for like just walking in the park. Like,
yeah,
it can happen. It can happen. But I was like,
it's mainly like white women.
But I was like, even if that did happen, if like it was just some crossfire shit, like, bitch, why are you the type of bitch to put yourself in that type of predicament? You the type to put yourself in crossfire and
I don't know. Like, niggas might say you victim blaming.
Bitch not on game. No, she's not on point. I'm critiquing her motherfucking instincts.
Did she tell you how she got stabbed? Like, was there stories behind these assaults?
Context. So I guess she was at this telly and she even said, I knew I shouldn't have been there. I was like, yeah, you goofy bitch. As soon as she said that, I was like, bro, why am I smoking with this ghetto bitch?
Yeah,
like, this is not my shit.
1 to 30.
This is not.
1 to 30, that matters because it's like you're putting up with it. Like, what was the reward?
It's the face was alright. The body was cool though.
So
like I can't even
17 out of 30. I'm thinking body 8, face 7. You said cool.
You gotta understand, Tony. When she hit me up,
personality is 0 probably.
You gotta understand. She like I was planning on getting my dick sucked. Like that was
obviously. I think that goes without mentioning.
But I have to mention that.
Yeah.
Because some people are like don't understand.
Yeah, they don't have the context. All right.
I was trying to get my dick sucked. That was what was happening in my head. I was like, all right, you know, hit me up, suck my dick. She already chose way before.
It's one of them situations to where you wouldn't go hunt it, but if it was thrown to you, you would catch it.
You know, if I was fishing one day, it's like, all right. I caught one.
The fucking bait. You didn't even put no bait on the hook, nigga.
Yeah.
Fish jumping out of the water into your
she
butt.
Put herself in crossfire.
Yeah.
But Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Bitches, you know, just showing, you know, I'm trying to build a character.
You're building the personality around it. The decisions that she might make. We still not blaming her for what happened because we don't know what happened.
She was at the motherfucking telly. Some shit popped off. Bitches that she didn't like was there, which is like ironic, of course. Like she's hanging around some people who she knew she shouldn't have been around. Ironic. Some shit happened. The bitch was trying to jump over the balcony to get like away because the bitch had a knife.
How many stories up was she?
When she described it, I might have been high, but I was like, is this bitch making this up as she going? But it was some like tricky shit. Like she could have broke her neck, but she could have parkour, rolled off of it.
Yeah.
It all depends on how it could have went.
There's a way to fall.
It's a way to fall. If you play sports, you would know how. So I guess she was trying to jump over the balcony. Bah, bah, bah. Bitch Michael admired her leg and shit. Like, bah, bah, bah. Hit her leg and shit, you know.
Poked her a few times.
Yeah. You know, got up in there and shit.
That's a good spot. That means she didn't want to kill her. She just wanted to hurt her.
It's like,
you don't stab somebody in the leg, you trying to murk them. Neck and chest. Neck and
depends.
chest.
It depends. Because if you know how to use a knife and you know the human anatomy, it's like, oh, it's an artery right here on the.
Bitch, nah, she didn't know
Of
that
course,
shit.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Did you see the picture that you just painted?
Yeah. But yeah, it was just I didn't get my dick sucked. So
Mission failed.
I just I got trauma.
Why? Was the tone of the car too just
I'm gonna be honest. After
too thick? It was too much trauma.
the more
much,
the more the bitch was talking, the more like tense I got. I was like, it's a nigga sneaking up. Like I'm looking at my peripheral in the mirrors. I'm like, what the fuck is this car slowing down behind us for? We is not in a spot to where you need to slow down. Like, what the fuck is going on?
The first step of manipulation is confusion, nigga.
Confusion.
She gives you paralysis analysis. Got you
Confusion.
thinking about trauma, turning you to a therapist.
If you're in a room and you don't know who the mark is, it's probably you. Shout out to whatever pimp said that.
Yeah, whoever.
You know what I mean?
Clever bastard.
Yeah. But at a certain point I was like, you don't deserve my dick in your mouth. You don't even deserve it. You get what I mean?
She, for some reason recently I've had like a habit of attracting emotionally unstable bitches. I don't know if it's me,